Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of the Florida Panthers and Anaheim Ducks game. Beck says, quack, quack. My dudes, let's get this win tonight. What's up, Damien? How are you? How is everybody tonight? Do you think the Panthers can get just easy, stress-free, back-to-back victories against a bottom feeder in the Ducks? Could we at least have that? Let's see. My day's been okay. My brother is spending tonight, tomorrow night, and maybe even Monday night with me and my dad. So Matthias is in the house. So it's been a pretty good day. I enjoyed some delicious eggplant. It's an eggplant cream cheese pepperoni dish that my mom sent over for me. You got vlog says I feel we might win because Spencer Knight is in. Yeah. Hello, Cruise Control. Hello, Damien. You got vlog says if we lose, I feel a trade for someone will happen sooner than later. Amanda, long story short, we moved here to Maryland for Fluffy. He would have not had anywhere near the quality of life that he had here in all these years in Maryland that he would have had in Florida. Yeah, Florida's way too warm for a St. Bernard. Nerd in Space Nerd says, what's your favorite team? Well, Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers are my favorite sports team. Hockey has been my favorite sport now for at least the past 3, if not 4 years. Hello, Owls. Amanda, you think Vegas is going to win it this year? Well, I mean, they still have the majority of the core that got them to the cup, correct? I mean, the West is a real mystery box right now. You have either the defending Western Conference champion in the Oilers. You have the 2023 Stanley Cup champions with the Golden Knights. You have the LA Kings, the Minnesota Wild, the Winnipeg Jets if they don't completely collapse in the first round again. And of course, there are teams like the Stars and Avalanche that are always threatening. So, and meanwhile, at the same time as this hockey game, right now, the second half of the Kansas City Chiefs and Houston Texans divisional round playoff game is starting. Kansas City has a 13-6 lead. So the Texans are only down by a touchdown. So hopefully they can they can come back in the second half and free us from the misery of having to see the Chiefs in the Super Bowl again. Kansas City already got 2 BS calls. No surprise. Okay, I know the 1 BS call with that roughing the passer. You can't touch Mahomes. But what was the second one? I know the first one gifted Kansas City 3 points. So maybe the BS calls can stop there. Offside on the field goal for the Texans. Well, the Texans did score. Are you? When did that happen, Amanda? Nerd in Space says, I believe the Oilers will win the Stanley Cup, but it could be Florida. My pick is the Oilers, my favorite team. Yeah, it's nighttime. All I ask tonight is a stress-free, injury-free victory against the Ducks, and then do it again Monday? No, excuse me, tomorrow. When the Texans missed the field goal, the Chiefs player was offside. Oh. Yeah, well, that would have... I'm not sure if that snap on the field goal or botched, or if Kayemi Fairbairn just shanked it. Either way, the Chiefs would have been bailing out the Texans there. Cohen says, no shootout tonight, please. Yeah, no overtime or shootout. I want to see as much of Lions Commanders as possible. That is going to be a hell of a wonderful game. No, excuse me. There is no hockey game tomorrow. When's the next hockey game? Tuesday? Hey, Dad, the game's about to start. Hello? So, Amanda says the Chiefs can play way below par and still win by 10. So John Gibson is in net for Anaheim, and Spencer Knight is in net for the Panthers. So looks like it's Lundell. It's Lundell for Hagee and Jesper Boquist.
Yeah. Where's the heater? Where's the other heater? Is it over by the computer?
It should be, yeah. And ESPN Plus is already starting. So the lineups appear to be Kachuk, Barkov, Reinhardt, Luosterainen, Bennett, Samoskevich. For Hagee, Lundell, Boquist, Rodriguez, Nosek, Greer. So the lineups have not changed. Forsling, Kulikov, Mikola Schmidt, Jorn Futbolinskis. So literally no line has changed.
Bias already 8?
Yes. Lundell sent it ahead to Jesper Boquist. Petrono, Strom, Terry. McTavish, Carlson, Killorn, Colvier, Lundestrom, Fabry, Nesterenko, Harkins,
Hey, everybody.
Hello.
All right. Hold on, let me get my dad going.
So 19 minutes to go in the first. Forsling sends it towards the net, deflected.
Is it
by
Bubba?
No, it's Spencer Knight.
Oh, I'm in shock. Maurice no way.
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
Wow.
And John Gibson is in net for Anaheim.
He actually did it. Holy crap.
Ducks win the face-off. Send it to neutral zone. It rolls over to Spencer Knight, who yeets it to the neutral zone. Here comes Barkov, looking, turns around, tries to outmaneuver the Ducks players. Reinhardt sends it to Forsling at the point, who sends it along the boards. Barkov looking over to Tkachuk. Tkachuk's shot blocked. Held in by Tkachuk. Shot steered away by Spencer Knight. So Panthers retake control. Forsling will wait for the lines to change. Skates through the center of the ice. Dumps in. Gibson intercepts the puck. Passes it to the corner. Bennett's able to hold it in. That puck went out of the zone. Schmidt basically hands it off to the Ducks. Luosterainen over to Samaskevich.
Oh.
Gibson with the save up high.
Dang it. One of those has got to go in for that kid at some point.
I mean, Samaskevich has scored already this year.
Yeah, no, he's got, I think, 7 goals, but it's been a while. I'm just saying, I'd like to see them start,
So,
wait, he didn't just say Mikola's out of the lineup, or is he talking about when Mikola was out?
No, Mikola is in the lineup.
Okay.
Rodriguez looking. Pinching in. Rodriguez enters the zone. He sends it straight towards Gibson.
Is that Rodriguez in the 4th line?
Yeah, he's still there. That's where he's been.
That's right, yeah.
Greer with a shot, and then Gibson gloves the rebounds.
Well, it's just because he scored the goal the other night when he was on the ice with Samaskevich.
I see. So, 16-13 to go in the first. Panthers lead shots 4-2. It looks like we are playing the slightly better game.
Well, we always play good first 10 minutes. That was a mouse. Did you hear that?
Well, that might have been a door vibrating.
I think it was on something running on these tiles above us.
I'm not sure.
No, you must have heard something different.
15:56 to go in the first.
That's what I need to do one day, is set up some contraption where something drops straight from the ceiling onto your head while we're live streaming.
Ducks win the face-off. Ducks dump in. That is icing. Get the debit card of champions only at Emirates Bank.
Makes sense.
So, Cutter Gauthier in his second NHL season. He's 6'2", 189 pounds, 20 years old, from Skellefteå, Sweden. Panthers win the faceoff. Schmidt passes to Mikkola. Puck floats, brought glove down by a Ducks player. For Hagee, battling along the board. And now the Ducks player will peel back. He's still behind his own nets. Now he moves through center ice. Dumps in. That hits Schmidt.
Oh!
Spencer Knight had to make the save there. Spencer Knight makes another save against Radko Gudas.
Good job.
15-10 to go in the first. So if any of you are watching Chiefs-Texans, I'd love to have some updates. 15-10 to go in the first. We win the face-off, send it along the glass. I believe that will be icing, yes. 15:03 to go in the first.
Here we go. They're praising Spencer Knight. Goldie and Randy are praising Spencer Knight. Whatever happens in the next 5 minutes is not Spencer's fault. What is it? Disco 70s night at the arena? They're playing some cool tunes.
Well, it's actually Pride Night.
Oh,
it's Pride Night.
Oh well, I mean,
well, the music is nice.
Don't bother. I don't care about. Don't bother me none. It's interesting that that's what they were playing.
Are you kidding me?
What?
The Texans scored the touchdown and then missed the extra point.
Oh my God.
So instead of tied at 13, it's 13-12. Kansas City still winning.
It's Kansas City Devil Magic.
Well, they've already had at least one, if not two, BS calls, and now, yeah. The Texans already had a game earlier this year where a missed PAT cost them. Spencer Knight makes the save. Shot goes wide.
This is not good that they're getting this many chances.
They are out shooting us now. Oh, wait, they waved off the...
Yeah, I guess we were close enough.
So that puck rolls into the Panther zone. Balinskis going to grab it. Bjornfoot dumps in. Bjornfoot, that puck takes a bounce behind the net. Now Samoskevich over to Bennett, who gets bullied and has to send the puck back behind the nets.
The way Bjornfoot skates kind of reminds me of Montour a little bit.
Bennett, what happened to you, man? Nosek pursues the puck. He has to... Dumoulin has him pinned against the boards, which results in Anaheim retaking possession. That puck goes out to the neutral zone. Mikkola is there to send it over to Nosek. Dumps it into the corner. Roger says, hello from Wallace, Nova Scotia.
Hey, Roger. You guys gotta be cold.
Adonis says, hi, not watching the game right now. Hello, Adonis.
How you doing, Adonis?
Spencer Knight's glove save with 12:32 to go. There's
They try to go 5-hole.
repeatedly.
Come on, Kulikov. You got to get to that. You got to get to that rebound first.
Hello, JC.
Hey, JC. Hey, JC. No package yet. Just in case you was wondering, I went and checked today.
Let's see him. Adonis Gibson is playing. John Gibson.
Yeah.
Madame Derriere, merci, Bonnie Brittany, clenching Craig.
I'm clenching right now.
And Reggie Wendy. I like it this way.
JC says, darn. You checked everywhere, the van, under the porch.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of times the stuff can take a week to get here from Florida. JC, the same thing happened to me when there was some stuff I didn't want to put on the plane, and so I shipped it from here to my parents' house, and it showed up like basically 4 days later than it was supposed to. So I wouldn't worry too much about it.
JC says it was sent snail mail. I shipped from Texas. Apparently, Alexander Barkov is the Finnish Athlete of the Year presented by the Finnish Association of Sports Journalists. He is the first hockey player to win the award. Let's see. Metallic says duck, cat. Gibson passes along the boards, and that puck rolls all the way back to Kulikov in the defensive zone. So Kulikov once again with the puck. God damn it, ESPN Plus, stop it. The Ducks have had the last 5 shots on goal in the game. Now Luosterainen looking for anywhere to move. And Bennett's, I swear, even on the second line, Samoskevich is doing all the work. Luosterainen had
such a good setup.
Had a setup, but sent the puck wide.
Man, how about Bennett for Hagee Samoskevich? And give Samoskevich somebody to set up.
Adonis says,
I love Luosterainen, but he can't score.
Adonis says, CJ over Jalen Hurts. Bro is outplaying Mahomes with backup wide receivers who have never played. Yeah, it would be all of the things if Houston beat them. Please, God, let it happen.
I want to see that Tom Grossi video.
So, JC says, hey, Jaws, is it normal to purchase an item on eBay and it not yet be given to the USPS after 7 days from when the label printed?
No.
Yeah, you should definitely contact this.
That is definitely not normal.
Contact the seller, find out what's going on.
I've had that happen to me every once in a while. Like, I take the packages to the post office, and one of the packages will fall off the seat and go under the seat or something on the way to the post office, and I don't find it for 3 or 4 days. But it depends on what kind of item it is, because sometimes that could mean they're selling an item that they don't really have.
Greer charges and fires, and he's able to send it wide, and it went back into the center of the ice. Can the defenseman? Nope. Kulikov, buddy. Forsling and Kulikov.
Oh, shit! Woo!
Gauthier nearly had a chance against Spencer Knight. JC says it was a signed jersey. Holy shit.
That's not good.
For Hagee.
Oh, the post.
Off the post. Are you kidding me? Again?
Telling you, Verhaeghe's gone blind in one eye. Every shot is wider off the post. He's gone blind in one eye.
Adonis thought that Verhaeghe got that over Gibson for a second. Barkov deflected the puck in and now pursues, and the Ducks are going to get another easy clear. Now it's dumped in. Spencer Knight handles the puck, leaves it for Mikkola. That rolls over to Kachuk. Barkov over here, Reinhard. Schmidt in over the blue line. That puck goes over to Barkov.
Schmidt is not OEL.
Kachuk, I think, just got denied by John Gibson's heads.
Oh. Man. You better wake up.
Come on. This is the Ducks.
They don't suck exactly.
But they're not elites.
Neither were the Flyers.
A shot,
Damn
Gibson to save.
And, if Gibson will pull a game out of his ass for sure. There we go.
Bennett's looking for the puck, and
he got it back.
Samoskevich tried to send it around. Why do you not pass to the point?
Well, that's
there?
what he was trying to do. Was
I thought he would pass.
Was trying to get. I think he thought Bennett was
another steal. Can Luosterainen reach it? No. It bounces off of Luosterainen.
Damn it! Will you please put Samoskevich with somebody who's not in a 20-game slump? Damn it!
Metallic says.
How about Lundell with Verhaeghe and Samoskevich?
Ooh.
How about that? Huh? Barkov, Reinhardt, Kachuk, Lundell, Verhaeghe, Samoskevich. I don't even care about the rest of it.
Adonis says Gibson moves like he's 80 years old, but always is rock solid. Metallic says if hitting the post counted as goals for Hagee would win the Rocket Richards.
No.
Charles says, Kyle, the Chiefs are getting helped by the winds with the Texans missing field goals. Is that the excuse? How did they miss another one? Because they missed the 55-yarder where a Chiefs player was offsides. And they missed the extra points that would have tied the game. Colin says, Samo's definitely a true top 6 player.
I agree.
JC, UPS label was created 7 days ago, but tracking shows item not yet given to UPS.
Yeah, that you got to get on that for sure.
Trey says, like the streamer, Frank Vetrano gets a hatter.
Hey, Trey.
Exceptional offers today through BMW Financial Services.
7:41 to go in the first.
Look at that.
Yeah. Kulikov has had 961 hits. And
can you imagine if Gabranson would have stayed with the team as long?
Yeah.
I mean, he was 754 hits. How many years was he with us?
Vincent Trocheck had even more hits. So
Gabranson would have had like 2,000 hits.
Luosterainen with the puck. It floats over to Samoskevich. But we have trouble clearing the zone. Now Schmidt has to lay a hit. I think they're going to call a penalty on us for that.
Who?
Luosterainen is going to get called for slashing.
Here we go again with the stupid stick penalties.
Right there, he broke the stick of the Ducks player. You kidding me, right? It's bad enough that you can't score. Anaheim is the only team without a shorthanded goal. And now that's the broadcast has shown that, I bet we give up a shorthanded goal to them. Because Panthers, we have had 11 shorthanded goals.
Gotta win that draw.
We lose the draw. The Ducks have the next to worst power play in the league. Oh, but our PK fell all the way to 20th after the disaster on Thursday.
Yeah.
Bonded Regiment says, "Come on, Cats."
Boy, they move it slower than we do.
But Toronto. Pad save by Spencer Knight. Wow, Forsling took him. Forsling sacrificed the body.
Oh.
It's still 13-12 Kansas City after the third. I swear, if they win by 13-12, I'm going to break something.
Come on, ESPN. Let's get it together.
Less than a minute to go on the penalty kill. 6:15 to go in the first. Ducks advance the puck. McTavish.
No.
Spencer Knight gets the whistle.
Yeah, he got that whistle. He was still fumbling with it. He got lucky.
45 seconds left on the penalty kill. 6:05 to go in the first. Bonded Regiment says, "Let's go, Kansas City." That's it. You're getting banned.
That's it, ban. Trey, ban him.
Ban. Well, don't worry. You're not getting banned. But anyone but the goddamn Chiefs, please.
Anybody but the Chiefs.
Your local Cats fan says, "If the Kansas City refs win again, I'm going to scream." Well, the Texans are only down by 1.
I can't believe they missed the extra point.
Apparently, the wind is trolling them.
Right.
They're playing in Missouri, so it's got to be cold and windy up there. We get the clear, less than 6 minutes to go in the first. That is Zellweger with the puck, who sends it backwards. Gauthier now with the puck. Carlson loses it. Schmidt sends it all the way down the ice. Gibson, stretch pass to the neutral zone. Come on, do it.
Go.
Do it. It's Lundell. And how is
How
that
not a penalty? How the hell is that not a penalty?
Are you kidding me? Jesper Boquist had his stick held for at least. How long was
that? Was laughable.
Beck says, "I want to see that replay."
Yeah, I want to see the replay exactly. All right, well, we killed off the penalty anyway.
Okay. Kachuk pursues. That goes all the way around the boards. Now Barkov controls. Reinhardt dumps in. That puck rolls towards the corner. Kachuk unable to reach it. Oh, and they're going to call Reinhardt for that.
They're going to call him for that?
Lundestrom got knocked down.
Hey, Matthias. How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
All right, well, let's see what happened. I don't want to see nobody get hurt.
Yeah, we don't need injuries.
No, I'm talking about that dude.
I know.
But what did Reinhardt do? Let's see.
Oh, the knee on knee. Oh, ow.
Wait a minute. But the other. What?
Holy shit. Fair.
But it was the Ducks player that stuck his leg out. I don't know, man. I mean, at the last second, he moves like that.
Naturally, just open up your legs to try and make sure you're going to get a piece of the opposition player. And
So,
jeez, I mean, I don't want nobody to get hurt, but
yeah, I mean, what is Reinhardt supposed to do there?
right.
It's not like he deliberately went at full speeds.
I mean, they just collided.
Hey, kid, how you doing?
Good. Look at it from that angle there. The officials taking a look.
Right in front of Reinhardt, too. He's got to sit there and watch him.
Now we'll get the call here from Frederic Lecuyer.
After review, a major penalty for kneeing has been called. It's going to be 5 minutes on a game misconduct.
What?
Wow.
So Sam Reinhart will head to the Panther dressing room.
Oh, my God. That is horseshit.
5-minute major and game misconduct for.
That is absolute horseshit.
Rosado says, I am at the game. Can you please tell me how the hit went? X-Fresh says, it's okay. I'm sure the refs are going to have a rough night now. Make them work, boys.
Kong says, yeah, Sam Miskevich on the top line now, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah, time to move Samo up to the top
Yeah.
line.
That is crazy.
Do you ever see anything like that?
Oh, yeah, you see it all the time, but that's just garbage.
You were made to chase your passions. We were made to put them in a package.
Yeah.
All right, Trey-Legs, let's say Glenn.
You couldn't, the refs, if the refs were deliberately trying to put the Panthers at a disadvantage, giving a 5-minute major power play to the Ducks without Reinhardt on the ice is the perfect way to do it.
That is garbage.
Ron
man.
Freeman says, at the game, BS call.
Yeah, no doubt.
X-Fresh says, send Greer to the top. Woo! 20-12 Kansas City. Well, I mean, the Texans are still only down by one score, and the 2-point conversion might be easier for them than the extra point.
Like he's got a good angle on him, but right here, there you see Lundestrom just sidesteps what would be a shoulder-on-shoulder hit.
Right.
Because of the knee right there is sticking out. That is the reason why they called it a major. Okay.
So we have to kill a 5-minute major. That's going to be for entire rest of this period. And about the first, what is that? 25 seconds of the
second, yeah. Good job, Spencer.
Spencer.
How many shorties can we get in a 5-minute major?
And there's the refs you suck chants.
I mean, that's just.
So, well, the only hope we have is basically just kill this penalty and then get the momentum back in the second period. 3:30 to go in the first. Colin says we need Samo, Barkov, and Kachuk.
We might get it now, but we won't know what we're gonna get till like 2 minutes into the second period because it's all PK now.
X-Fresh says Mikkel has been rough tonight. Yeah. 3:18 to go in the first. We win the face-off, get the clear. X-Fresh says that Greer has been extremely underrated.
No, I like Greer. He just doesn't have the hair that Lomberg did.
There's Greer, speak of the devil.
Oh.
So.
Roll for now. 3:15 left on the 5-minute major. 2:45 in the period. Leo Carlson sends it ahead. Couldn't find a man.
So Schmidt with the puck, and we only get.
Oh, that's out.
That's out.
That's out.
The Ducks send it out themselves.
The Ducks have to regroup. Fabry chopped away by Mikkola. They got to restart again. Carlson.
So 2:22 to go in the first. Ducks enter the zone. Lundell with the puck. Willie passes back to Luosterainen, and
boy,
Gibson
that
makes
would
a
have been
save.
so beautiful. If Luosterainen could do anything but hit the goalie right in the middle of the nuts.
Jacob says who moves up to power play 1 in place of Rhino for his game. So does game misconduct mean he's out for the rest of the game? Or is it just 10 minutes?
I believe he's done.
Let's see.
Terry through center. Tomas Nosek broke it up. And Nosek's going to put the heat on the defenseman.
So Tony says the Oilers are currently tied with Vegas in the Pacific Division for first place. With a win tonight against the Canucks, will put the Oilers in first place with 2 points away from a freeway President's Trophy race.
Oh.
Apparently, the Bruins recently blew a 5-3 lead against Ottawa. Spencer Knight makes the shot save against Lacombe. Yeah, we'll play the Ducks again on Tuesday.
Visit FLAPanthers5050.com to enter. By the way, officially, it's the third career major penalty by Sam Reinhart. It does not happen very often.
So 1:23 to go in the first, 1:49 left to kill on the 5-minute major. Jacob says, Jaws, does this mean that Gudis is going to go after Rhino on Tuesday?
No, I mean, I don't understand how the refs could look at that and not see that it was accidental. That just how they watched that and thought he did that on purpose is beyond me.
It's not even like it was Kachuk who did that.
Right.
It's Reinhardt.
Right. I mean, it just
Barkov. Schmidt's able to get the clear. Tony says, I am praying for Oilers and Panthers Stanley Cup rematch.
Oh my God, can you imagine?
Hell yeah.
You know what would be great?
What?
If they had a rematch
Mm-hmm.
and then Edmonton won the first 3 games and then we reverse swept them.
Oh.
I would make for some good content.
You would never survive the Oilers taking the 3-0 lead.
Well, I would now because I said it.
So,
all right, 10 seconds left, and it's out. And
one more clear.
He might get out of this 5 minutes. All right.
And that is the end of the first.
All right.
Okay. Jacob says, I think regardless of the intention or not, as long as knee-on-knee contact occurs, they're 9 out of 10 times going to call that a game misconduct. So we've got 18 minutes approximately. During this first intermission, Well, it's the end of the first, so it's about 18 minutes. Was that 7:03? Irish says, "What the hell is this? A 0-0 first period versus the Ducks?" Jacob says, "Part of the problem is Lundestrom got hurt, so don't be surprised if the Department of Player Safety gives Rhino a game." So, yeah, it's really unfortunate that Lundestrom got hurt. You never want to see anybody from either team get hurt. So, so yeah, hopefully he'll be okay. And I am hoping that Reinhardt is not suspended, because that would suck. So, with 10:13 to go in the fourth quarter, but Texans are facing 2nd and 10, down 20-12. They are at the Chiefs' 40-yard line. Stroud back to pass. He immediately has to toss it up in the air. Oh, I thought it was going to be caught. Jacob says, if anything, the suspension might be in Rhino's benefits. Stroud tried to throw it up to Wayne, and Wayne only got one hand on it. Yes, I am covering playoff football during the intermissions. I will make sure to tune back to the Panthers game in plenty of time to not miss any action. So CJ Stroud will have to convert yet another third down. Stroud immediately gets taken down. He has to throw it away. Irish Explorer, we actually do plan on streaming Bills and Ravens on Flying Fluffy Football tomorrow, if everything goes well. Do I think Reinhardt and McDavid will play on the same line for the Four Nations? Well, that only makes sense, right? Wow, the Texans' offensive line is selling right now. Wow, this is bad. The Chiefs just spammed blitz and the Texans' offensive line left Stroud out there to die. What was even that play by the left-hand side of the Texans' offensive line?
To truly embrace the fun life, you must learn to let go.
So yeah, it's the first intermission so far. The Panthers, it's hard to gauge how good they truly are because the refs keep throwing wrenches at us. Yeah.
I heard you yell or scream. You scared the hell out of me. What was it?
The Texans' offensive line is just leaving CJ Stroud out to die. They went for it on 4th and 10. And they just gifted the Chiefs midfield position. Reinhardt needs to be on Sid's line at the Four Nation tournament so they can develop chemistry.
And when it came time to buy a home of his own, Credit Karma helped him take things to the next level. Just in time. Into a Credit Karma. Download the Money app for your hard work.
So, thank you.
Yep, I shall be back.
Tony says Markov will be upset if McDavid and Reinhardt score against him when they play Finland. So, if you had to predict who is going to score first in this game between the Panthers and the Ducks, who would you say?
Led this Kansas City defense with his 8 sacks on the year. It's the Chiefs' 4th of the night. 4 different players have sacked tonight for Kansas City's defense.
So 1st and 10.
He is back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he got.
Yeah.
You look at the play clock. I mean, they were up against it. Yeah, they really were. And at this point, it was an aggressive call as it was to go forward on 4th down at this point in the game. But you certainly don't want to be rushed. But how about Steve Spagnuolo on that?
So it's 2nd and 9 for the Chiefs. Irish Explorer says it feels like Ducks. It really shouldn't, but it does. Worthy gets nothing on the check down. 3rd and 9. Trey says Bennett is going to rabbit punch Chucky, and then Brady is going to beat the hell out of him. Third and 9 for the Chiefs. Mahomes back to pass. He looks. He has all the time in the flippin' world. Incomplete. And no BS flags, which means the Texans get a much-needed stop. So it forces the Chiefs to punt.
With the confidence and trust that he had placed in his defense, that if they didn't make it, they could come up with a stop. But to hold this group to
can the Houston Texans beat the Kansas City Swifties? I think it is possible. They're only down by 8 with all of their timeouts and over 8.5 left to play in the 4th quarter. The ball is fair caught near the 6 at the 7. Express says, I would love to see Mahomes cry. We all would. The tears of Kansas City Chiefs fans would be utterly delicious. I think I have some in a bottle waiting to be opened should the Chiefs' devil magic finally run out. Express asks, Washington or Detroit? Oh, that's tough. I've had sort of picked Detroit as my bandwagon team because I think they have the best chance of defeating Mahomes if it comes to that in the Super Bowl. I certainly am not going to trust Jalen Hurts. At the same time, seeing Jaden Daniels play is truly a blessing, and I love how the Commanders have rallied around each other and how they have been so clutch in the fourth quarter and overtime of almost every game. So I think my dad is just fine with Canada not being a 51st state. Kansas City wins as Taylor Swift had to write a sad song about it. Man, you know what's a shame is football commercials are so long. By the time this one is over, it might be time to switch back to the hockey. So okay, we're back to the football game for now. I have approximately at least 5, if not 6 or 7 minutes to switch back to the game. So it's an 8-point game with 8:32 left in the fourth quarter. The Texans are on their own 7-yard line. Stroud will hand off to Mixon, who only gets about 3 yards. X-Fresh says Notre Dame for the win. Go Irish. Yeah, Notre Dame will no longer have to be a lol cow if they actually win it all. Second and 6 from the 11-yard line. Stroud back to pass. He looks. He has to throw it. It is incomplete. Nico Collins should have had that. That went straight through his arms and popped out. Nico Collins, that's just his second drop of the game. Urinating Tree would be mad if Notre Dame won. He would have to get new material for making fun of college teams. Stroud back to pass. He looks. He is pressured. He tosses. It's going to be nearly intercepted. There was a collision. Wait, is there a flag on the field? No. There's a Chiefs player down on the field.
That's Reed. Yeah, it was at the end of that play. That was 3 Chiefs defenders right there around Nico Collins. Reed and Jalen Watson.
Reed and Jalen Watson collided, and now Reed is down on the field.
There's the collision. They look at Reed, and we'll take a break.
So, well, it's almost time for me to switch back to the Panthers. In fact, I better do that now. How many ex-Panthers are playing for the Ducks? Well, you have Gudis and Vetrano, so that's 2 of them. So, all right. Here we are. I think after this commercial is when the I believe the second period is starting after this commercial. Jacob says, remember when the Panthers were almost scoring roughly 10 goals a game? Man, those were the days. Tony thinks the Toronto Maple Leafs will fall off the playoff tree before first round. Hey, Dad, the game is starting.
Pretty good numbers for the Panthers when you consider about 7 minutes for the Ducks of the 20 were spent on the power play. Sam Reinhart, 5-minute major, and a game misconduct. It always messes with the ice time.
So, Jacob says we want 10 shots on the power play. So,
I'm just eating some nuts. I didn't want to sit here and eat it on camera.
There was
I might want my pistachios.
There was a collision between two Chiefs defenders on a third down that they stopped, and one of them got knocked out.
Oh, wow.
So it's the start of the second period. We still have at least 20 seconds of power play to kill. So, yeah, here is the face-off at center ice. Who is serving it? So, 20 seconds left. Shot deflected. A huge hit by Kulikov. Puck rolls out of the zone.
Okay. All right, well, we killed that.
Yeah.
You can turn it back up now.
Tony says, I like watching you and your dads, but I don't have much money. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay, man.
All the best.
Don't worry about that. We appreciate everybody that can donate.
And everybody who
can't, that's cool too.
Yeah, anybody who shows up to say hello.
Yeah, it's not your fault we were gone for 10 days and my electric bill was still $570. I thought for sure it was going to be a nice and easy bill because we were gone for a third of the month. But it's been so cold, I've had to run the heat so much. Dan there fell out of my chair when I saw that.
Kachuk with the puck. Rodriguez is back up with Barkov and Reinhardt.
The Samoskevich hate is real.
Knight has to make a save.
Now, we talked about Lacombe there at the start of the first period. He's a pretty nifty defenseman. He'll take some chances. He walks in off the wall, little dipsy doodle, and then another one goes to the backhand. And Knight, just for a second there, I think he lost. Well, it was deflected. It goes off of his stick. And usually
19:15 to go in the seconds.
Cover the bottom part of the net.
The Ducks send it behind the net. Pass backwards. Schmidt and Mikkola attempting to disrupt the passes. We get the clear. Kachuk
and ESPN in the middle of the play. Come on, ESPN, get it together.
Rodriguez with the puck looking. It goes over to Kachuk. Kachuk tried to send it to Barkov when he was perpendicular to the nets. Bro.
Would it kill you to take a shot, Chuggy? Seriously.
And then Mikula sends it directly to the Ducks. I've not seen any signs that we are playing at full effort.
We haven't scored any goals. That's exactly full effort for Maurice. We're only allowed to score 2 a game maximum.
For Hagee attempting to reach the puck, I plugged this Ethernet in too.
I know. It's not us, man.
Goddamn ESPN Plus. For Hagee shoots.
Oh,
Gibson
he did hit the
makes a
goalie.
save.
At least it didn't go wide or off the post.
Do you think for Hagee thinks if you hit the goalie with the puck, you get a point? And
no call on the high
no
stick,
call,
right in the face.
Right in the face, high stick against Tkachuk. He's bleeding and not getting the penalty. Carlos says, "Good evening, fellas. Make sure the Cats can stop the flying V." Well, they have a conspirator tonight in the refs.
Yeah,
it's
joke.
not even up for debate at this point.
It's getting bad.
Spamaskevich had a beautiful deflection, but it was stopped by Gibson. And the Chiefs have apparently made it 23-12.
Oh, well, that was fun while it lasted.
Beck says, I missed the start. What's the lineup now? I'm not sure. We heard Rodriguez is on the top line.
Right.
It's still Bennett's, Luosterainen, and Samaskevich.
Yeah, he missed the start. So Reinhardt is out. He got a game misconduct.
Oh, man. Are you kidding me? Bennett was right there. Kulikov with a hit.
I mean, these refs are horrible tonight.
So, yeah, there's Rodriguez with Barkov and Reinhardt, a combination that had worked earlier in the season. With Barkov and Tkachuk.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've had that combination. Carlos says, all right, it's up to you, Baltimore, or can't believe I'm saying this, Buffalo.
Yep. That's tomorrow night?
Yeah, that's tomorrow night. We should stream that.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the one I figured we were streaming.
Yeah, it is. Schmidt, Rishot
missed.
Mikula sends it along the boards. Tkachuk will get a power play finally. Deflected in front. And with 16:05 to go, we are going on the power play.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding call, and the Panthers really
finally
keep moving. They're quick on the puck in the offensive zone after the first.
Collins says, "Let's go, Bills."
Number 16 Anaheim minus the slashing.
You see how disappointed he is that he had to call that?
X-Fresh asks, where's Zegras? So Ryan Strome gets called for the slashing ends.
Who's going to get Reinhardt's spot? They'll probably give it to Bennett, even though he hasn't scored in 2 months.
We still have a top 10 power play somehow.
Oh, they gave Samaskevich Reinhardt's spot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, no, this is the second unit.
So the Ducks also have...
What the hell is Luosterainen doing on the power play?
The Ducks also have a bottom 4 penalty kill in the league, just saying.
Bennett, Luosterainen, Lundell, Samaskevich, and Belinskas, I think is what I'm looking at. Now, why would Luosterainen be on the power play?
Let's see. Belinskas
off the post.
Are you kidding me? Oh no,
shit.
It's a breakaway. Oh, and Spencer Knight
Spencer.
makes the save.
Good job, Spencer. Yeah. There we go.
All right.
There we go.
Spencer Knight.
Yes. I'm not saying anything. Good job, Spencer. Remember what you said about them saying the only team without a shorty?
Yeah.
Off the post, off the crossbar.
That was Vetrano on the breakaway, and Spencer Knight made the pad save and then had to defend multiple rebounds.
What the hell's Bennett doing there, man?
1 minute, 1 minute left on the power play. Schmidt over to Barkov. They put Rodriguez up there.
Yeah.
And Kachuk, Barkov, Verhaeghe. Barkov looking. That puck rolls back to Rodriguez. Over to Schmidt. Over to Kachuk. Are you going to shoot? No, you're going to pass back to Barkov. Now, they tried to set up Rodriguez with the bumper play they usually do with Reinhardt. Barkov saved by John Gibson. Kachuk tried to send it cross ice. Verhaeghe able to maintain possession. 10 seconds left, and the Ducks are going to get the clear.
Damn it. Best chance was their shorthanded chance.
So, Verhaeghe with the legs through center. Gibson with the save. Okay. So,
Jesus!
Yeah.
Come on! We're letting Frank Vetrano freaking run the show over here. Let's go. You knock him on his ass.
Puck sent in front. Kulikov will get the clear. So, Jesper Boquist on the forecheck. And that was, I'm not sure who that was joining him. Jacob says, genuine question, which coach runs our power play? I feel like we only know if a bumper player shoots wide anymore.
I know it's not Maurice.
Samoskiewicz's pass is tipped.
Damn it.
Bjornfoot jumps on the puck. Hoey shot. Bennett with a shot.
Oh,
and Greer had his stick held for at least 10 seconds. And yeah, they don't call it again. Bjornfoot
went short side, and then Bennett
tried to go the other way. And there's where Greer Gudis was holding on to his stick for.
Yeah, no call.
12:47 to go in the second.
Yeah, so far.
Kachuk with the puck. He sends it cross ice. Rolls over to Schmidt. Over to Kachuk. Kachuk passes to Schmidt. Schmidt directly into Gibson. Well, with 12:34 to go in the second, it's still tied at nothing.
Boy.
Jacob says Jaws doesn't usually bring up the refs in his recap, but this game might make him do it.
Yeah, no, generally I don't really, but I mean, we did just have a power play. We didn't go, do anything with it. So it's like when you got to make the chances count. But it just shows you how the difference in the referees can have an effect, because that was clearly holding the stick and no call. But the two hooking calls we got called for in the other game, where we got our, got our stick in there, and the dude, just closed his arm over the stick, and we get called for hooking. It's just every night, you never know. There's no consistency whatsoever.
You were made to chase your passions. We were made to put them in a package.
So, yeah, and maybe the Texans could at least make it a one-score game. It's 20. It's 23-12 with 2.5 minutes left.
Oh, that game's over.
Looks like Kansas City and Taylor Swift move on yet again.
Mm.
Silva says, "Is this hockey or is this bedtime?"
Coach, how have you seen Spencer Knight be a stabilizing factor in this game?
Well, it's a little bit quiet for the first 4 or 5 minutes, and these guys have a real high skill level in that top two lines. They can make a smart way of plays. But saving that shorthanded goal against that have been tough for us based on what we've been going through. So it's been what we needed tonight.
How do you manage the game given the absence of Sam Reinhart the rest of the way?
Well, you're going to see a lot of Sam Miskevich and Rodriguez, especially to fill that hole, and we'll move Matthew Tkachuk back both sides. It's 4 and 6 for us. We're my whole other Chef Langton. We had 7 minutes to kill in the first, so we'll keep it very short. I'll come out of a matchup.
Rodriguez just drew a penalty.
Rodriguez drew a penalty.
Okay?
Rodriguez shaken up, but he does get to his feet.
Yeah, again, the Panthers just dogging on the puck. You're listening to the
Anaheim penalty number 65. 2-minute minor. Tripping.
So they called. Yeah, that puck went over to Rodriguez, and that was a pretty blatant trip.
Yeah.
Collins says he set the feed. He's moving Samo up. The old man has spoken. We are on another power play. Maybe
yes, now we got to make it count.
Yeah. Have more than 2 shots to start. Please.
Just won't go in for Chucky, man.
Over to Barkov. Over off the post again. Are you kidding me?
God.
Come on. Puck in front. Barkov blocked.
I mean, that was such a beautiful setup.
Tkachuk. Come on, we're so close to scoring. Please. They're moving so. Tkachuk in front. Gibson the save. Now it goes over to Rodriguez. Those have to be some really tired Ducks players out there.
Right?
Look at them. They're hardly moving at all. Now it's over to Schmidt. Tries for the deflection. Tkachuk. Over to Schmidt. Back to Tkachuk. Tkachuk. Blocker save. Barkov. Back to Schmidt at the point. Back to Tkachuk. Back to Barkov. Back to Tkachuk. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Rodriguez. Let's see.
23 seconds left.
Out in front. Less than 20 seconds left. That puck rolled
right in front.
And of course, now it gets cleared. Hello, Derek. Are you kidding me?
It was such a good setup.
And that is the end of the power play, but we are on the rush. Mikkola.
Oh, Mikkola, you got to take that shot, man.
Let's see.
Why are we being dominated by Frank Vetrano?
There's already been 45 combined shots in this game.
I know, right?
With 10:05 to go in the seconds. Boink. It hit
the post and the crossbar.
I don't think it hit the crossbar.
It rolled off. It did. It hit the post and then it rolled off the crossbar. That's what kept it out.
10:05 to go in the seconds. Ducks hold it in the Panther zone. Samoskevich blocks the shot. So that's Samoskevich with Luosterainen and Bennett. So they did not change that line. Bennett shoots. That puck stayed in play. Sent to the neutral zone. Forsling collects it. That puck bounces harmlessly towards the Ducks players. Dump in. Kulikov with the puck. banks it off the boards, and it rolls out. Greer was hustling but could not get the turnover. So it's still a scoreless game. Less than 9 minutes left in the second.
We did that the other night, right? Yeah, the other night when we won the
let's see.
Forget who we played. Jersey.
Yeah!
Right! Finally! There we go.
Finally.
Yes! Finally, one went in. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Jesper Boquist, literally the only other person on this team who can score besides Sam Reinhart. Now,
and it just snuck through.
It just snuck through.
Look at his reaction. He knew it. He has been a wall and goal for the Ducks, and that one sneaks through, and the Panthers get that all
right.
goal.
SN Drag Racing Film says, I can't watch the NFL anymore. I'll stick to the NHL instead. 8:38 to go in the second.
All right, that gives us a little bit of breathing room.
Offsides. So
I guess you better get this through the contract, huh?
Yeah, Jesper has been amazing.
It's like if Nick Cousins could score. No, it is, basically. It's like if Nick Cousins could score and didn't take stupid penalties.
Yeah. Colin says, how will the Panthers pay Jesper Boquist now, looking like Reinhardt?
Well, I'm sure they'll get something done.
Let's see, I'm backing out and re-entering.
Oh, okay.
We're down by a second or two. So, yeah, the Panthers take the lead.
Now begins the Panthers hold a lead challenge.
Yeah.
Right?
Jacob says Jaws is going to call Zeno and tell him to give Boquist the Bennett and Chicken Chunk money.
What do you got there, Larry? Time machine? You gonna go back and see how the pyramids were built or something? Nope.
I mean, I obviously love what Sam Bennett has been to this team, but he's got to. This is such a terrible time for him to be in a slump when he's in a contract year.
Or you could try one of these savings options.
The right money moves aren't as far-fetched as you think.
There it is. See?
Beck says give him a 2C position.
Life moves at the speed of hockey, but you can count on Enterprise.
3 behind Toronto. They're playing Montreal tonight. Ottawa got a 2-pointer against Boston today. That game went after regulation. So right now,
wow, Ottawa actually is back in the playoff picture. Boston is the odd man out. The wild cards are Ottawa and Columbus.
Yeah.
Let's see. 8:25 to go in the second.
I mean, I picked Ottawa to make the 8th seed in my preseason preview, but I did not pick Columbus. Most assuredly, I did not pick Columbus.
SN says, what do you guys think of my Capitals currently? Think they can make a splash in the playoffs?
I think if they can get past New Jersey, I think the only question is going to be, can they get past whoever comes out of the Atlantic?
Let's see.
They got a good team.
Let's see.
But, we've seen Washington have good teams before and then not be able to finish off in the playoffs. So just if Obi can stay healthy.
So I take it the Texans lost. So
yeah,
means whoever wins between the Bills and Ravens tomorrow night, for the love of God, take out the goddamn Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, who do we root for? Who do we trust more to beat the Chiefs? I think Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Yeah, I trust Buffalo more. We're going to have to root for Buffalo tomorrow.
The Ravens laid a massive egg last year in the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
After a tremendous season of success running the ball, they forgot to run the ball. And just because they have Derrick Henry now doesn't mean they might not fall into the same trap.
Let's put it this way. I think the most important thing to hope for is whoever wins stays healthy.
Yeah. So Kulikov with the puck. Kulikov is just 5 games away from his 1,000th career game.
Wow.
That's a lot of games.
He should have never not been here.
Kulikov tries for the deflection with Bennett. Bennett and Luosterainen. Now, can anyone steal the puck? Bennett pursues. It goes back. Luosterainen trying to steal that puck, and he does. Samoskevich couldn't quite reach it in time. And now the Ducks finally move into Vetrano. Off the post. 5:59 to go in the seconds. And another commercial.
Okay. It must have gone off into the mesh or something. Okay.
It's the playoffs. He always jokes in January. Bro.
What time is that game tomorrow? So I can let me see. So I can plan my day.
You should put that on private.
Yeah, 23-14. The Texans must have given the Texans a safety on purpose for some reason.
That's hilarious. That's the second time the Texans had a safety. And
okay, so Ravens Bills is 6:30. Ravens Bills is 6:30. Rams Eagles is 3.
So, and for Houston this season is what might have been. They lost Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs torn ACL. And I think Tank Dell basically had his leg snap the exact opposite way.
Yeesh.
Torn ACL, dislocated kneecap. And this was while he caught a touchdown pass. It was friendly fire.
Oh.
Yeah. Jacob says, never forget when Bobrovsky traded a Rolex watch to Vetrano in exchange for a McDonald's cheeseburger. So 5:59 to go in the seconds. Panthers with the 1-0 lead. Oh, man. That was a good deflection off of Bennett, but it went straight onto the leg pad and then Vetrano hit the crossbar. Jacob says Stroud might go for a Hail Mary. Is that game not over?
But it's a 9-point lead. It's 9 points, so there's nothing you could do.
Oh, let's see.
Here's Alex Killorn turning and shooting.
Hello, hot dog. Jacob says, never mind, he kneeled. Oof. Are we streaming the Winter Classic next year?
I ain't no way to know from that. We're talking next year? Which?
Hot dog says, let's go Ravens. Do you trust them to beat the Chiefs? Because whoever wins between the Bills and Ravens is going to have to take out the Chiefs for us. They have to. Because the team left standing between Buffalo and Baltimore is going to have no more excuses for failing to get the job done against the defending Super Bowl champion. Hot dog says, I don't care who wins the Super Bowl as long as it's not the Bills. So no sick with the puck, who lost it, and the Ducks get a. See, Balinskis was able to tip that away before it turns into a 2-on-1. Yeah, Spaceman says, please take that trophy away from Kansas City.
Okay.
Let's see. No sick sends it to the neutral zone. That puck flies way up. 4:37 left to go in the second period. Hot Dog says, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to stop by. See you later. Okay, Hot Dog.
Hot Dog.
What time is the Lions Commies game starting tonight?
3. Oh, wait, tonight?
Yeah.
Lions and Commies is at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
So it starts in a half hour.
Hey, guys, thank you for gifting the membership.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Lundell save made by Gibson. Thank you, guys, for gifting the membership.
Thank you, buddy.
4:20 to go in the second. Board battle. Puck rolls to the point. Forsling trying to get to the puck. Dumoulin there. Now it's Kulikov who will just flip it. Oh, it's intercepted by Dumoulin.
Oof.
And that puck
still can't clear.
Still not out. And
now
we get the clear. And for Hagee, able to dump it in to get the line change. Let's see. So, Luosterainen and Bennett's working for that puck. Bennett's able to steal it. Samoskiewicz's shot was deflected. Bennett steals the puck again. Luosterainen trying to reach it. And now him and Bennett work for it again. Let's see. Eisenite says, if only I could give memberships to Jaws OF away.
He's saying only fans.
Oh. Austin says another rigged game for the Chiefs. I mean, it's pretty hard to win when you give up 4 sacks.
The whole way that they've made the NFL playoffs, hold on a second. I don't want to talk football in this moment.
Craig says not able to watch. Are they looking okay? Well, Spencer Knight is once again played out of his mind. And Jesper Boquist.
We definitely look
better.
Pretty close. Much better than we have. Certainly better than we did against the Wings. We've been consistent all night.
Since you were saying about the playoffs?
Saying that the benefit for getting the top seed is so absurd now.
I mean, it used to be 2 teams that got that bye.
Now you get
Forsling shoots what?
You get that bye, and all you have to do is play one team that's the lowest seed that already played the week before, and you're in the AFC Championship game. It's
for Hagee. Oh, he sent it straight into
it's not going to count now anyway. We ran him over.
Well,
who's that hurt?
Who? Gibson.
Boquist.
So we tried to crash the Nets to score. Eisenite says if we get 50 likes, they'll give away another membership.
Thank you, Eyes.
Look, the Texans weren't even supposed to be moving on. And we're going to get called for goaltender interference.
I think they just said there's no goal.
Oh. No goal due to goaltender interference. So it's not a penalty.
Right.
1:04 to go in the second. Hello, Bucks, Rays, Bolts. Texans weren't even supposed to make it to the divisional round. You had to figure that whoever Kansas City was facing would probably get handed an L.
Yeah.
It really is up to either the Bills or Ravens to decide the fate of the entire NFL.
Yes. Or the Lions, if it comes to it.
Yeah, I trust the Lions, even if their defense has been blown to smithereens. They might get Aiden Hutchinson back for the Super Bowl if they make it there.
Is that right? Oh, no! Oh my God! Was that a save?
At least in part. The Lightning are winning 1-0 against the Red Wings. Spencer Knight chooses to glove it with 30.3, and now Kulikov is getting a little chippy.
Gudis.
And yeah, it's Gudis. And SN Drag Racing Film says, for me, it's not the amount of calls in Kansas City's favor, it's the opportunistic calls they get or the no calls. The two Texans players collide, and it's a penalty on Houston somehow. The unnecessary roughness call on the touchdown drive was ridiculous. X-Fresh Gudis says Gudis was like, my bad.
That was Samiskevich that saved that goal.
Nice. 30.3 to go. Panthers slightly lead shots 28-25 and leads 1-0. Yeah, the Bruins blew a 5-3 lead to the Sens and lost 6-5. Rodriguez had an opportunity for a great deflection.
Back is itchy. You deserve a power company that delivers reliable electricity where you need it, when you need it. FPL.
So
for you every single day.
17.6 seconds to go. We win the face-off. Mikula with the puck. He shoots. It's saved by Gibson. Kachuk with the puck. Passes the Forsling. Saved by Gibson.
Can't get to it.
Rodriguez is going to be hemmed down. And that is the end of the second.
Right. Okay.
Let's see.
What do we have? Like 31 shots already. Jeez.
Yeah. At least we have the leads.
We'll take it.
Yeah. So, of course, the third period is going to start right before the Lions game starts. Bucks Rays Bolt says can't Panthers relax now. Oh, Montreal is beating the Maple Leafs 1-0. Anthony says, is there a young player or prospect from another team that you would like to trade for that is blocked at their position? Can't say I know any players like that. We need help. Let's see. So
the 3-row luxury TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe.
After launching my online store with Hostinger, my business grew overnight.
Johnny says, I feel sorry for the CJ Strouds as a Dolphins fan. Or you as well? Well, it would have been nice for the Chiefs to get eliminated in the divisional round. Anthony, he's currently doing the recap. He's currently doing a recap of the second period.
We just have too many children.
Oh, we have one child, and that's not funny.
It's funny. It's just not constructive.
We need a miracle.
Miracle every Thursday starting at
So-
45.
Looking long term between how Sanchez is playing and just Revoltquist and Golinskis and how Hornfoot is looking, we definitely have some reinforcements coming along the way.
So I'll go ahead and tune in to a couple of the other games at the moment. Red Wings and Lightning is mighty interesting. Anthony says if he had the chance to fix something in the NHL as commissioner for a day, what would it be? That's a good question. If you had the chance to fix something in the NHL as commissioner for a day, what would it be?
It would be mandatory that when the team wins the Stanley Cup, if that team has a fan base YouTube channel, that the dog is the mascot, that somebody from the team has to show up at the YouTuber's house and get a picture with the Stanley Cup and the dog before he passes away. That would be my role.
Let's see. Michael says I'd tell Gary to stop copyright striking YouTubers.
That's automatic hooking call. It's caught up with his hands. It's an easy 2 minutes for the officials to call.
So Chafee is in the box for hooking, which means the Red Wings are going to be on the power play for the rest of this first period.
So what game you got on there?
It's Red Wings Lightning.
Oh, okay. Here you go. I'll be back. Got it?
Karina says, I say Josh Allen is a bigger threat to Kansas than Lamar Jackson.
Most likely.
Well, Josh Allen is the only quarterback who beats Kansas City this whole year. Or should I say beats Mahomes, since the Broncos went to town on the Kansas City Chiefs backups. So Johnny says, I say Lamar Jackson is a bigger threat than Josh Allen for the Chiefs defense. Then explain whatever the hell that was in the AFC Championship last year. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. If playoff Jackson is alive, it will be hell. Anthony says the difference is Josh can beat Patrick in the regular season. I don't think he can beat him in the playoffs. For some reason, he has this weird ability to lose games against Patrick.
I've been a customer of Family Heating and Cooling for over 25 years.
So it would be very, very kind for the NFL script writers to knock out Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Please, I beg of you. Either the Bills or the Ravens would have earned the trip to the Super Bowl. So
Rasmussen in a battle. Comfort trying to help him out. Freed it up here for Tarasenko to Gustafsson, banned on it. That will allow the puck to get to center ice from against.
So it looks like that Tampa Bay will hang on to the 1-0 lead. And yeah, they get the clear. And that is the end of the first. Hey, yes, and Drag Racing. Thank you for gifting the membership. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Intermission report will be coming your way.
All right, so I'll now switch over to Canadiens and Leafs. Let's see. Where is Canadiens Leafs? Let's see. So yeah, the Panthers have the 1-0 leads. Panthers have the 1-0 leads during the second intermission. I don't think there's any other active game on. Might as well. Let's see. Gilo says Baltimore was favorites last year by a mile, but forgot how to throw as Jackson threw 3 picks and Tyler Bass shanked the kick. Hey, Ghost Slayer says, good evening, Kyle and Jaws. Having a double Malibu and pineapple. Cheers to you, Kyle. Let's get this freaking win. So yeah, this result in the divisional rounds was unfortunately all but expected. So, interestingly enough, Ravens wide receiver Zay Flowers is doubtful to face the Bills. So, Gilo says, what is Wildflower going to be doing tonight? Well, I'm hoping that Lions and Commanders is as awesome and exciting of a playoff game as the 2 teams facing each other in the game have been. Spaceman says, I can't stand the Eagles. Yeah, I'm hoping maybe the Rams could knock them out in the divisional round. Do I think Four Nations will be a bad distraction for the Panthers? I don't think so. I think the Four Nations should be a lot of fun, actually, for everyone involved. I mean, we get Matthew Tkachuk and Brad Marchand playing on the same team, correct?
Yeah, son's a sweet dentist on. A beauty, and people say he's passionate about dentistry. It says here, Dr. Sinus got great bedside manner. Sweet.
You boys good?
Super great, coach.
Dr. Sale's on 33rd Street? He could practically skate there.
Does he take on insurance?
Sure does.
That's super important.
Bucks Baseball says Coyotes battle Florida round 1 playoffs.
With some huge performances lately for the Florida Panthers, something Palmer spoke about earlier today.
Owl says Russia should be playing instead of Sweden. That it would be more competitive. I'm actually will be okay with Russia not being in the tournament, because that meant that Bobrovsky has no chance of going into the Four Nations face-off, and thus we will have fully rested goaltenders after the Four Nations face-off is over. Drag Racing says the Super Bowl we want, Bills versus Lions. The Super Bowl we'll get, Chiefs versus Eagles. I swear, if that is what ends up happening, I am going to I might just have to quit watching football, because Chiefs versus Eagles is the one matchup that no one outside of Philadelphia or Kansas City is rooting for that. Johnny says, why is it there can be a Go Leafs Go chant in Montreal, but not a Go Habs Go chant in Toronto? Hey, Hamburger Hut. Ugh. So yeah.
Don't let them sneak behind you, get some unnecessary chances on night. And I think go after that next goal. Yeah, you're up 1-0.
Tony says Florida better win this game because the Canadians are up 3-0 on the Leafs. They scored 2 goals in less than a minute. That's awesome. Owl says, I would be so mad if my team missed the playoffs because our goalie was played in Four Nations instead of resting or a player got hurt.
I finally found the one. It was love at first sight. Hey, close available. Just saying.
Let's see.
Something 100% genuine.
Now it would be a good idea for the Panthers to hang on to this lead.
They're certified, and then there's BMW.
I'm hoping they can add to it, but they have a habit of blowing multi-goal leads, so who knows what we really want to see have happen. ESPN Plus is so awful. Like, it's impressive how consistently bad almost every stream is that we have to use ESPN Plus, with all the lags, cutting out of audio, sudden drops in video quality. It's bad.
Plus the AFC and NFC meet again in flag football. And Eli Manning coached the league's best to run. The 2025
So
Still show Thursday, February 30th at 7 on ESPN. And don't miss flag football and more skills Sunday, February 2nd at 3 on ESPN and ABC.
yeah, I think in just a couple minutes. Hey, Dana, thank you for the 5. Thank you, Dana. You're awesome. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. Third period's about to start. Finds dad for me, Matthias.
Panthers hockey on Script Sports is sponsored by the South Florida Hyundai dealers. There's joy in every journey. And by Hard Rock Bet, roll with us. To the third period go. Let's get into the second period.
All right, so Panthers lead the shots on goal 32-25, but get this. Anaheim leads the high danger chances 9-3 and odd man rushes 5-1. So that tells you why this game is so close. It's honestly impressive we have the lead at all. Dad.
With all kinds of respect for the Panthers power play, they're backing in, but that allows those shots for the bottom of the face-off dot. There you see Kachuk drive towards the net. Ducks are pretty stationary in their coverage, so if the Panthers are pinpointing with their passes, get that puck to the front of the net, they'll have all kinds of chances. Spencer Knight has been outstanding once again.
So yeah, the third period is upon us, and we have a 1-0 lead. So, okay. Defensive play of the game. Yeah, Samoskevich, he earns that. The Canadiens are beating the Maple Leafs 3-0.
Wow.
They scored 2 goals in less than a minute.
Nice.
So we lead shots on goal 32-25, but the the Ducks leads odd man rushes 5-1 and high danger chances 9-3.
Hey, thank you, Dana.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dana. Much appreciated.
And SN Drag Racing Films also gifted a membership.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to have a video out for the members this week.
Anthony was asking earlier, is there a young player or prospect from another team that's blocked at the current position they're at that you would like to trade for?
Oh, boy, I can't think of that. That's beyond my pay grade.
Schmitz with the puck. Passes to Mikkola. He enters the zone. He shoots. Gibson makes the save. That puck goes behind the nets where Samoskevich is. Sends it back to Luosterainen. Tried to pass to Bennett. Pass deflected. Ducks control. Send it to the neutral zone. And on goal, so no icing.
I wonder how long it'll be before Bennett actually scores in.
Metallic says, ready to win 2-1 in the shootout. I swear to God, I want to watch the Lions and Commanders game. I will be tuning into that during the recap. Let's see. Rodriguez with the shots. Might have been blocked by Trouba. So if Rodriguez is on the first line and the second line is unchanged, what did they do with the third and fourth?
They'll just everybody will take turns.
Barkov shoots. Forsling tries to Michigan. It's my God, that almost worked.
Everybody will take turns on the fourth line.
I see. Look at that.
Yep, it almost worked too.
Yeah. Seriously, are the only players capable of scoring on this team right now Sam Reinhart and Jesper Boquist? Like, seriously.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
So Ducks sort of won that face-off. Would we pursue? Puck rolls back into the corner for Hagee trying to reach it. Ducks move into the neutral zone. Dumoulin carrying in. Bjornfoot pokes the puck away from him. For Hagee trying to get it out. but the clearing attempt fails. Now it's Lundell's turn. That also fails. Puck hits Balinskis. Now Balinskis will finally pass to Verhaeghe to get the clear. Dump in. Verhaeghe peels back. I guess we are going on the change. So Aaron's pass. Miklo over to Schmidt. It goes back to Miklo and Schmidt. Greer, who chooses to go back with it. There's Samoskevich on the fourth line.
Yeah, that's what they'll do is they'll just rotate guys on that fourth line.
Nosek able to hold it in. Gibson intercepts the puck. Gives to Gudis. And now that goes back into the neutral zone. Kulikov passes to Boquist. Now we dump in and go for the change again. Luosterainen, Boquist, Bennett. Luosterainen moves in.
We're offside.
We're offside. And that's offsides. Sesen says my Capitals are up 1-0. Chikrin goal assisted by Protas. Cool. Jacob says, do you guys remember a couple seasons ago, if I'm not mistaken, John Gibson was the same Anaheim goalie that the Panthers played against, who made 54 saves and still lost.
I gotta text to Kelly here real quick.
That sounds like a President's Trophy year to me. iDog says, what do you think about a top line of Jesper, Barkov, and an Ivor Reinhardt or Mackey? Someone would have to change sides, though. 16 minutes to go in the third. Vetrano with the deflection. It was saved by Spencer. So Forsling, he rushes right up the middle. That puck goes over to Verhaeghe. Boquist, Jesper Boquist behind the net. Verhaeghe sends it back to Balinskis at the point. Lundell unable to keep it in. Well, what a great steal. And he has Jesper Boquist on his right. Lundell shoots. Hey! They went in! Holy shit!
Hey, all right.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Gibson thought he had that save, but somehow it went in. I want to see how it happened.
Hey, buddy.
Wow.
It starts with this great
Panthers
neutral
are
zone
on
play by
fire this
Lundell.
season.
Yeah.
Then
Did it deflected?
I think it deflected because I thought that shot was going wide. So Lundell pickpockets Killorn near the red line, the center line. Then he shoots. That, it just squeezed by Gibson again.
No.
It happens again to John Gibson. That's twice in this game. A puck is just squeezed past him. So we take a 2-0 lead. And Eyes, thank you for the membership.
Thank you, Eyes. Thank you, buddy.
You.
Thank you, Eyes.
Now comes the most dreaded part of any Panthers game, holding a multi-goal leads. All right. So with less than 15 minutes to go, it's now 2-0 thanks to Jesper Boquist and Anton Lundell. Hey, John, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, John. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, bud. Much appreciated.
He says, I got abducted by aliens and they stared at me. Johnny says, if I'm Craig Baruch right now, I'm screaming, telling them to get their crap together, figure it out, boys. Right, Kyle?
Yes.
Hey, iDog says, we did an offense. Rodriguez with another shot. So it turns out we have more than 2 goal scorers on the team.
Anytime we've needed Lundell to step up in somebody's absence, he starts scoring. You ever notice that?
Huh. Well, he absolutely cooked Killorn in the neutral zone and then got away with murder against Gibson, figuratively.
As many times as we've hit the post and goals that could have gone in.
For Hagee rushes. Lundell was in the center of the ice right in front of the paint again. Bolts winning 2-0 now. Apparently the Lightning and Panthers are scoring in tandem tonight. Shot wide. Let's see. Hey, John, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, John. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, John.
Gensel with his 23rd goal, apparently.
23.
John says, do aliens abduct people at night or day?
They snatch them out of the yard.
So I know Lions and Commanders has had to have started by now. So anyone watching, please.
Poor Kyle.
It's Jaden Daniels versus Jared Goff in a playoff game.
It hasn't kicked off yet as far as it's showing here. All right.
John says, at night or day, you didn't answer his question.
It doesn't matter. It's just anytime you're outside. It depends on where you live. Like you could be outside at night where I live and just they could just suck you up. Nobody for miles would even know it.
iDog says, I'm pretty sure I saw a drone over my house yesterday, or was it aliens?
Maybe the aliens are in the drone.
No, maybe the aliens are controlling the drones.
Maybe the aliens are really small inside the drones.
Well,
maybe the aliens are like those sponge monsters Grandma used to buy you when they're little teeny tiny, and when you put them in water, they blow up to be really big.
Well, spoilers for any of you who have not seen Nope, so avert your ears now. In the start of that movie, there's like this spaceship theme.
Yeah.
Where it's believed the aliens are, and it turns out that spaceship theme is the alien. It's like this fluttery, gigantic cloth thing that just sucks up anything it perceives as food or a threat. The Lightning scored again, 3-0. Kucherov with his 21st goal. Jacob says it's already 42-30 Lions lead. You've missed 3 interceptions and a butt fumble. I would not doubt it. 13:50 to go in the third. So if the Lightning just scored, that means the Panthers might score again and make it 3-0. Which might not please Master Maurice. Kachuk. So McTavish gets pressured. Kachuk able to get the clear, but it's possession for the Ducks again. Barkov. Now the defenders send it to Rodriguez, who leaves it for Mikkola. Mikkola sends it. Gibson save. Nurinimax says, that's Florida Panthers hockey, baby. Now finish it. Bjornfoot sends it wide. The Ducks. And it appears we're going for a change. iDog says, Kyle, you missed Dan Campbell actually biting off one of Cliff Kingsbury's kneecaps. smart. He's attacking the offensive coordinator and not the head coach, because Detroit's only Achilles heel this year is defense, because it's been decimated by injuries. Tampa goals by Gensel, Point, and Kucherov. That's literally every high-end talent player on the Lightning. Seems like they are doing very well for themselves without Stamkos. Stamkos and Marchessault must have sped-ran regrets for accepting those contracts. So, Lundell, he has Verhaeghe, he passes and it's intercepted. 11-11 to go in the third. Kulikov dumps in.
Oh,
Jesper,
oh,
that was an errant pass to Verhaeghe. And Lundell sent it out himself. And the ESPN broadcast is trying to lag again. Forsling passes to Boquist. Blocked away. Let's see.
I wonder if Sam Bennett or Verhaeghe are ever going to score goals again.
Yeah,
this would be the 20th game in a row for Bennett.
Tampa is now winning 4-0.
Jeez.
We got some catching up to do, Panthers. So Schmitz dumps in. That puck rolls all the way back to Greer. Passes it to Rodriguez. Bjornfoot high over the nets.
Gibson seeing ghosts. He doesn't know where the puck is. Oh, that got the
Chafee goal, apparently.
Chafee.
Chafee. Michael Chafee with his 8th goal. iDog says, you're not okay with Reinhart, Lundell, and Jesper being our entire offense. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Metallic says Boquist is definitely the most noticeable player offensively. What a shock that the newest offensive acquisition is the most noticeable player on the ice in terms of scoring.
Yeah, it's just like Chucky and Verhaeghe and Bennett have just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
I haven't even noticed, is Kachuk on the ice in the third period?
Bucks Rays Gold says 3 goals in 3 minutes at the start of the third period. Wow. Remind me who they're playing again?
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Jacob says Jaws secretly misses Gadjo. He's the missing piece that drives the offense.
Yeah. Him and Zach Delpy.
Red Wings. Remember, Jaws, the Panthers will say we're the champs. 38 shots, 2 goals. Thank the Lord for Spencer Knight playing the way he has so far.
Yeah.
Samoskevich sends it out of play. We are over halfway through the third.
Okay.
Penalty early on by Lostereen, and then the major on Reinhart. They have not been in the penalty box since.
So Bennett does not win that face-off. And look, it's Gudis, and that goes all the way out. That will be icing against the Ducks with 9:40 to go in the third. Bucks Race Bowl says, we want Panthers round 1. Don't you start saying you want Florida. Do you know what happens to teams that say we want Florida? Bennett once again in the face-off circle. This time he wins the face-off. That puck rolls over to Luosterainen, who only is able to send it wide.
Score.
That puck is sent behind the nets. Bennett's trying to find it. Let's see. Jacob says, I know you can't praise the goalie and maybe it's too early to tell, but what kind of goalie do you think Knight will be in the long run?
Oh,
Bennett! Oh my God, he still can't score. Even when handed a goal on a silver platter.
Oh, Bennett.
My God. His maturity reminds me of Carey Price, not going to lie, but maybe that's a reach.
Well, I don't want to jinx him right now in this moment, but I think we're in good shape goalie-wise when Bob is ready to go.
Let's see. Let's see. Mikkola. iDog says Knight is going to be a bald goalie if he keeps having to deal with the stress of holding up this offense. And we've dropped to potato
What
quality.
the hell was that?
Kachuk seems to have been tripped by an invisible defenseman. His draft comp was Carey Price, believe it or not. Huh. Can't hold it in the zone. We have over twice as many shots as Anaheim in this period. And ESPN Plus continues to suck. I cannot wait to switch the Fubo for Lions Commanders. Killorn and Balinskis shoving each other. Like, seriously.
He just can't score. Maybe Ben ought to get an empty net.
It's like that. There's this meme I saw where there's Blame It on the Boogie, the Jackson song.
Yeah.
And you know where the chorus, the bridge is like, I just can't control my...
Yeah.
Someone looped it where it's just, I just can't.
Oh,
I just can't. And that's Bennett when you ask him to score.
Right.
Is I just can't. Oh.
That's out.
Puck out of play. That should not be a penalty. Jacob says, I've seen enough. Trade Luosterainen for Huberto 1-for-1, and Bennett will score again. The refs are now discussing whether that was a delay of game penalty. Spaceman says, what is this? The story about the little engine that could? It's hard to tell. Did you see that puck deflect off of anybody?
No.
And the question is, did it deflect off a duck stick before it went over? Because it went directly out, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think that's the explanation. No penalty is called here.
Okay,
They
no
say it
penalty.
didn't deflect.
So 7:16 to go in the third.
And then it went sailing. There was no question. It went sailing out of play. Plexiglass.
Nice job by the officials getting together and getting that call accurate.
So 7:16 to go in the third.
Saves for John Gibson of the Ducks. 30 for Spencer Knight tonight.
So Ducks hold it in the zone. Trey says Bennett is just trying to offset his hot start so we don't have to overpay him.
Right.
Total team player. We dump in. We're apparently offsides. Bennett avoids the hits. And then the puck deflects into the Panthers bench. So we have a back-to-back 21st and 22nd at 10 o'clock against the Ducks and Kings.
And then Saturday at 10 o'clock. Then Sunday
at 8.
At 8 when in the middle of the AFC Championship game. Exactly.
Why?
Oh,
that puck goes behind Spencer. The net. Luosterainen tried to pass to Samaskevich, which, to be fair, is probably the better move.
Good job, Luosterainen.
Let's see. Craig says the West Coast stretch is going to be important.
Yeah.
Let's see. Forsling with the puck. Over to Bjornfoot, who skates in. He has for Hagee. Shoots directly into John Gibson. This is getting old. Gudis and Bjornfoot going at it. Literally, the only way to get a puck past John Gibson is apparently hoping it squeezes past him. So, I have heard nothing about Lions Commanders since the game started.
Oh, my goodness. You freaking poor baby. There's no score, okay? It's 11-10 left in the first quarter.
Well,
3rd and 14 at the Detroit 41 for Washington. Would you like me to give you a play-by-play on what's happened so far? Huh?
Jacob says you missed a double doink. Cody Parkey was the kicker. Oh, yeah. Well, Cody Parkey would still be double doinking if he was in the league, right?
Severe diarrhea, nausea or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur, and if you have a
I definitely am going to enjoy my dinner after this game.
Oh, you never ate?
No.
I gotta cook those pork chops in the morning. In the morning, I'm going to the gym. I gotta go to the store for a little bit.
Okay.
But then Nick might come by to fix that breaker.
Oh, okay.
Just in case I'm not here.
All right. Hey, kid. What you got?
Bias.
Some chips?
Okay.
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 Yeah, well.
That's fine. That's why I bought them. Don't forget all that popcorn, too, Kyle.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know we're supposed to stream Bills Ravens. I was hoping while Matthias was here, the three of us would be able to sit down and watch Twisters.
I can't do that to my eyes in the middle of all this sports.
I know. Boquist stole the puck. Let's see. Gudis with the puck.
Oh, no.
Knight makes the save. 5 minutes exactly left to go in the third. Excuse me.
Spencer Knight on that post and made sure that he had that puck somewhere in his equipment.
Jackson
So-
has 5 shots on goal to the Ducks blue line. Frank Petrano has 9 shots on goal, so nearly half the Ducks shots hit by those 2 players. Panthers led by Bennett with a half dozen shots tonight. Face-off win for Anaheim. Zellweger shoots one.
Or
Gauthier back to the line.
okay,
ESPN.
I think the Ducks sent that out themselves. Well, Luosterainen rushing for it. Battle behind the nets. Ducks. Samoskevich got taken down. Spencer Knight makes the stick save. Bucks raise. Both says Panthers looking good now.
Not jinxing it. Not saying anything.
So, at some points, the Ducks are most likely pulling John Gibson for the extra attacker.
Chucky, that's the second time you've fallen. Let's go.
Kachuk the puck rolled off of his stick. Now Barkov gets double teamed. So
All right,
Spencer
we're under 4 minutes now.
Under 4 minutes to go. We get the
And
clear.
that's going to be icing.
And that will be icing.
Came in 3-1 in his last 4 games with a .917 save percentage.
3:48 to go in the third.
Okay.
Oh, ESPN Plus.
I know.
What me dry sober?
In other words, don't drive drunk.
Yeah. So,
why are you people leaving? Why is everybody leaving the arena? There's 3.5 minutes left in the game.
Because I think they are too confident that the Panthers are going to win this one.
Yeah, but you can't leave in the middle of man.
though that might have just been a small party going up to get
They're
some.
leaving. They're leaving.
For Hagee gets the clear. Spaceman says because South Florida traffic is a joke.
I know, but the extra 3 minutes, man. My Uncle Robert used to like to do that sometimes. When Brother Gene and I go to a game, you go to the game. No matter what happens, you're at the game.
What a move!
Oh,
and Rodriguez tried to set up Barkov. I think Rodriguez might have been better off taking the shot there.
Yeah.
And then Kachuk has the puck taken away from him. Spaceman says Vegas fans leave early too.
Excuse me.
Well, yeah, they want to get to the casinos as soon as possible.
All those casinos in South Florida.
Well, the Seminole tribe has the Hard Rock. That's a big draw. That guitar-shaped hotel and casino.
Yes, I know about that place.
What?
My goodness.
Boy.
Even imagine if there was a roller coaster next to it.
Pacharo says, Kyle, the Lions are about to score. Good for them. Jacob says, unfortunately, in this digital age, people don't sit in their seats the full 60 minutes just like the old days. Craig says, Kings fans do. Does that mean they leave or they don't leave early? Craig, do or do not leave early? LA's Spaceman says LA it's common for empty seats to be spotted during the end of the last period games. Says
I
that
just never understood it.
Rodriguez got a shot off the draw. 2:11 to go.
Like you pay for 3 people, you pay $400 or $500 to go to the game. It's 2-0, and you don't want to stay to see how it finishes.
Touchdown, Lions.
Congratulations, Kyle.
Irish Explorer says the Preds are tied with the Wilds. Kings fans remain in their seats because the prices are so goddamn expensive.
Right.
Who scored the touchdown for the Lions? Let's see.
All right, the net is empty.
The net is empty.
Yeah!
And the Ducks are
Damn,
offsides.
All right, let's see if we can get Bennett a goal here after 19 games.
Jameer Gibbs, so Sonic with another rushing touchdown. Was it a rush or a reception? Rushing touchdown. Spaceman says, I've seen rumors that a casino might be built on the land surrounding Amaranth Bank Arena's entertainment district.
Wow. If that happens, we're moving, Kyle. That's my job. I just work at the casino during the day and at the arena at night.
Oh boy. It looks like the Ducks took their timeouts. Toronto losing 3-1 in Montreal.
Tampa's winning its game over Detroit.
So we'll gain, assuming that Montreal doesn't blow that lead, we'll gain ground on Toronto.
Yeah.
But Tampa is going to keep pace with us most likely. Yes, Pacharo, we are going to live stream Ravens Bills to see which one of them gets to the privilege of playing Kansas City in the AFC Championship game again.
I can't believe that's going to be in the middle of a Panthers-Vegas game. I don't know what we're going to do.
We have to call both games somehow.
All right.
Maybe get Nick's help. Choose which one we want.
You might want to watch the AFC Championship game too, though. You know what I mean?
Take shifts. We can take shifts.
We'll figure it out.
Or Spencer Knight has the puck.
Come on, ESPN. Could you just give me a minute and 20 seconds of uninterrupted play?
Are there any alligators in the waters next to Amber? You better believe so.
Yeah. Oh, that water's got all the things.
You see a body of water in South Florida, you have to assume there's a gator in there.
Yeah, even if it's just a swimming pool.
Yeah, well, the gators do go in the swimming pools all the time.
Come on,
well,
Panthers.
About swimming pools
there we go.
Can't directly see it.
Come on, clear the puck.
So,
damn it, they don't clear it. Damn it, 44 seconds left. Oh,
okay, that puck bounces off several
Clear it.
We get
Chucky. Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
It hit the post. Are you kidding? Oh my God! Even when the net is literally empty, Chuck still.
Oh, Spencer!
Oh man!
I
mean, Rodriguez made the right play, but damn it, Spencer, so close.
All right, there's another shot at the empty net. That one's going in.
Yeah. Who got it?
All right. I think it might have been Mikula. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
All right, good job. See, that's why you stay at the game.
It's Forsling. Who's got it?
I couldn't tell. Let's see.
Forsling.
Forsling, okay.
Yeah, it was Forsling.
Oh no!
So Forsling. Man,
that's why you stayed at the game, man.
How
much fun that was?
I wish Spencer had gotten that goalie goal.
I know. Can you imagine the people that left the game if Spencer would have got a goalie goal? It's like we couldn't have stayed 2 minutes.
All right, so.
All right, Thias.
So.
2
points. All right.
Yeah, I missed those days.
And Ice gifts another membership.
Ice. Thank you, buddy.
So Spencer Knight with his 5th career shutout, his 2nd this season, stopped all 34 shots saved.
And now all anybody's going to want to talk about on the noon stream is Spencer Knight and versus Bob.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I can't blame him. Yeah, fix the.
So
here call Kowalski.
Yeah.
So yes, Spencer Knight once again being clutch for us, and we actually have guys not named Reinhardt and Boquist who can score.
Yes.
Hey, Trey, dos puntos.
Hey, thank you, Trey. Thank you, buddy.
For the 2.
Thank you, Trey.
A all-the win for the Florida Panthers as the Stanley Cup champions.
Goat Slayer says Mackey needs to be on 1 or 2. No
There's
more
a rat.
excuses. There's a rat. A rat on the
Yeah,
ice.
no, I don't think Mackey's going to get moved back down at any point now.
Yes, Pacharo. In a couple minutes, I'll switch him.
I'll wait for you upstairs.
Okay, well,
All right, I got to do my recap.
I'm going to tune in as soon as
Yeah.
this highlight reel is done. Cade says if the Cats somehow make the playoffs, Knight should be the starter. You know the Panthers are going to make the playoffs, right? Barring, yeah, we're a point out of first place in the Atlantic, my dude. So yeah, Spencer Knight and the Panthers get a much-needed shutout victory against the Ducks. Nurimac says not a strong team, but a good effort from the boys. Hello, Weathered Low. So Spencer Knight getting first star. Colin says Knight's Ducks. So yeah, best hockey of his career for Spencer Knight. I want to listen to this interview.
3-0 shutout win over the Anaheim Ducks. As you end the homestand strong, you've now won each of your last 3 starts. What's been working so well for you between the pipes?
It's a team effort. You know, you win and you lose to the team, so it's not just me. The guys at home played really well. And honestly, the crowd's been great, very supportive, and you guys have been great this year. So thank you.
You mentioned the players in front of you, how it is a team effort. What does that do for your confidence when your players are supporting you so well?
I don't know if it's confidence, but it just makes you want to play harder for them. You know, whether just put a little effort in every day. So I think we have a great team, tight-knit group that translates to be on the ice.
Tonight was your 75th appearance between the pipes. Where have you seen yourself mature over these last several seasons?
Yeah, you got to be consistent, both physically and mentally, and I think you just got to show up every day and kind of take everything as it is, the good and the bad. You know, sometimes it's not going to go your way, but we keep fighting, and it's a long season. So.
And earlier you did touch on the fans here on this Saturday night. How did they help fuel your performance?
They're great. They're loud. They're always supportive. Everyone's super nice. You guys have been awesome this year. Thank you so much, and keep coming out. Thank you.
Spencer, thanks so much.
Thank you.
So Tampa is now beating Detroit 5-1. So yeah, an excellent night from Spencer Knight. Literally lights out. Okay. Manic Mike says Kucherov has just notched his 600th assist. Wow, kudos to him. Okay. Let's see. David says Knight should get the start in Anaheim. Jacob says, see, how can you not like Knights, man? The haters back at the beginning of the year made no sense. So yeah, the Panthers with a great victory. And let's see how fast I can get over to Fubo if it would ever cooperate with me. There we go. So
just because we only allow New Jersey to score a goal and we shut out Anaheim, I'm not saying it's better without Aikman. You did not hear me say that. Okay? So
there we go. 7-3. Jacob says 7-3 Detroit now. Commanders just got a field goal. Okay. So, means I'm probably tuning in just in time for, call it, commercial.
Touches of black. They say a
So,
lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night,
so yeah, how is everybody liking this win, this 2 points? And now we get a couple of days off.
the creamy mac and cheese bowl, even the famous bowl. This calls for a song.
Bucks Ray says, can Tampa get 2 more goals for touchdown? By the way, a huge shout out to Austin Roberts for he is letting us use his Fubo.
He might have the greatest jawline in sports. It's not that handsome.
So Jacob says Jaws is happy he didn't have to lift. So so yeah, I'm now giving you some free bonus live coverage of the Lions and Commanders NFC divisional playoff game. Commanders just kicked the field goal to make it a 7-3 deficit. Now here's the kick. It will be returned. And he is stuffed around the 26-yard line. Derek thinks the Ducks need to wear black pants with both home and away, neutralize the orange a bit, maybe do an orange stripe on the side of the pants. I mean, I won't lie, the Ducks going all in with the orange is kind of commendable. It's nice to see a team not be bland with their jerseys and uniforms. So 1st and 10 for the Lions at their own 27. Goff back to pass. That is Sam Laporta. That is about 15 yards completion. Derek says, I didn't want Kansas City, Houston, but the clips of the controversial calls I saw on Reddit made my blood boil. Football and refs have gone downhill since that replacement ref stuff in 2012. Jahmyr Gibbs, he's running down the 30, the 20. Well, he gets taken out of bounds around the 25. A huge run for Jahmyr Gibbs. So that run started at the Lions 40 and it goes 10, 20. That's a 35-yard run for Jahmyr Gibbs. So 1st and 10 for Lions at the Commies 26. Goff back to pass. He just shovels it to Sam Laporta for about a 6-yard gain. So The Blackhawks are up 3-1 versus Vegas after one. Wow, that is shocking. 2nd and 4 at the Commanders 20 for the Lions. It will be Montgomery. He only gets about half of that yardage. It'll be third and maybe 2. So Lightning 5, Red Wings 1, end of the second. Wow. So it's 3rd and 1.5. Empty back. Goff back to pass. He is going to fumble the football, and it'll be recovered by the Commanders. Oh, no. Hello, Rick. So what happens here? So it was a very frustrating sequence for Goff there. Jacob says, gotta bounce, but thank you for the stream. You're welcome, buddy. And thank you to everybody who has shown up tonight. And so that amazing run by Jahmyr Gibbs had set up the Lions in excellent position, and it comes undone with a forced fumble by Jared Goff. So
This is one of the millions of new and used cars you can find on Auto Trader. You can find cars like the ones on your favorite show. Oh, no. I bet I can even find the cars in my feed. Sure can.
So what do we think though? Can the Panthers replicate this result? Can the Panthers replicate this result on Tuesday? Please.
You don't want a pet snake, do you? Maybe now.
So, what do we think? How can the Lions defense hold on and prevents the Commanders from making them pay for that turnover?
Do I miss my rock? Of course I do. But do I regret my decision to stay in paradise? Thank you, Charles. Absolutely not.
A paradise you'll want to lose yourself in. Book your escape to Celebration Key. Carnival's
Hello, Rosado.
You see Jared Goff just looking at
Yeah, what a game! Insane atmosphere. Were you there, Rosado? So it's 1st and 10 for the Commanders at their own 22. Daniels will hand off to Brian Robinson Jr., who immediately finds a hole for about a 15-yard run. And there will be one more play before the end of this first quarter. And that will coincide pretty nicely with the end of the stream, I think. So 1st and 10 for the Commanders at their own 37-yard line. That's awesome, Rosado. You were at the game. That must have been a fun game to be at. Another handoff to Brian Robinson Jr., gain of about 6. runner-up on YouTube says Spencer Knight is Sigma. So that is the end of the first quarter between the Lions and Commanders. Usually Jaws is only in there this long for a Bads game. The Preds are now beating the Wilds 2-1. Holy crap. I want to get my dinner, Jaws.
Ontario, Canada. Stable and secure. When the world around us isn't, you can rely on us for energy to power your growing economy and for critical minerals crucial to new technologies. We're here, right by your side.
So the Blackhawks are up 3-1 on Vegas end of the first. So which is more surprising? The Blackhawks with a 3-1 lead against Vegas at the end of the first, or the Preds beating the Wilds 2-1. The Leafs have made it just a 1-goal deficit. It's now a 3-2 Montreal lead. Oh wow, that's the Capitals mascot I just saw. That is really cool. There's a bald eagle. It's like if they took the Atlanta Falcons bird and the Philadelphia Eagles bird and put them together, except the Capitals eagle looks really good and not a nightmare like the Falcons mascot. The Habs were up 3-0. Flames winning 2-0. Capitals up 2-0 after 2. Protas scores his 19th goal of the season. All right. Anytime now, Jaws. Hey, there you are.
Hey.
Usually you're only in there that long for a rant.
I don't know. My brain was working tonight.
That's good.
There was no yawning. I wasn't stuttering. The brain was actually working tonight.
That's good.
I don't know why, but I don't know what the difference was, but
so the Lions had third and short near the Commanders' red zone, and then the Commanders forced a fumble by Jared Goff. Well, it's still a 7-3 Lions lead at the start of the second quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Commanders at their own 42. Jaden back to pass. He tosses deep. It'll be caught.
oh shit. Okay.
That is Diaby Brown with a huge reception.
So what is it that you were doing?
Huh?
Are you ending the stream?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
Unless, yeah, I'm pretty
sure.
sure.
With Matthias here, he
Yeah.
wants your attention and everything.
I still have to get my dinner.
You still got to eat. Yeah.
So, all right.
All right, everybody. Appreciate all the support. Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah.
Like I said, tomorrow we'll be live at noon. And then Kyle and I will be live tomorrow night on the football channel for Ravens Bills.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure that if this game looks like it's going to go to overtime, Kyle will jump back on and stream. All right, everybody. Finally, a nice big fat 2 points. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
All right. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Okay. Let's see.